friends, I welcome to you all on my channel, The Opinion Platform. In Maharashtra Assembly election, the sidelining of Eknath Shinde proves that BJP knows how to use the ally parties and throw them in the dustbin. Eknath Shinde was not the face of Shiv Sena when Shiv Sena was not divided into two factions. Eknath Shinde was, of course, a very prominent leader of Shiv Sena, so prominent that even BJP could decide that to which leader can be tamed into the BJP fold, can be brought into the BJP fold through allegedly the forces of central agencies like CBI and ED citing certain cases, and Eknath Shinde was then accepted the chief minister of Maharashtra despite BJP having the more number in assembly election. But in 2024 Maharashtra assembly election, despite the fact that the Eknath Shinde faction, Shiv Sena of Eknath Shinde faction, could manage to win remarkable number of seats, still Eknath Shinde was sidelined at the cost of a Brahmin chief minister, Devendra Fadnavis. It was all settled that BJP in Maharashtra is a party which is completely in the control of RSS, and RSS is a cultural and political organization which gives prominence, which gives importance only to Brahmin leaders. In fact, in RSS top leadership, we all of us know that nobody else except Brahmin has reached yet on the top positions except one Rajput leader. Eknath Shinde, who was then the chief minister quite until recently, was removed. Eknath Shinde struggled a lot to do some drama to bargain with the post of the chief minister and the home ministry. But to the surprise of whole Maharashtra voters, Eknath Shinde has been sidelined and Devendra Fadnavis has been brought to the fore. Eknath Shinde voters are amazed. Every day, some kind of protests are being led in Maharashtra. In fact, the NCP Sharad Chandra Pawar faction, the leader of NCP Sharad Chandra Pawar faction, Sharad Pawar himself, has given few guidelines, has given few suggestions to MVA, Mahavikas Agadi supporters to follow, because Sharad Pawar still believes that the mandate of Maharashtra is rigged. Mandate of Maharashtra is not actually an honest mandate given to the BJP. But no party in Maharashtra, no party at the national level can openly say that Maharashtra election has been directly, has been overtly, has been openly influenced by the EVM. In fact, this was a very normal phenomenon where BJP knew that in any circumstance, the moment any top leader raises the questions against the mandate given by the EVM, they will first ask the counter question that if they did not have the faith in the EVM election, why did they support? And if the opposition leaders could not be made silent while countering, by counter questions, then they will use the legal courses in which the ECI will send them notices to prove how EVM can be compromised. Now, interesting part with the EVM election and Maharashtra Assembly election result is that in after Maharashtra election or Maharashtra Assembly election result, now the mood against the EVM of the at the national level has almost been set, where the top leaders like Mallikarjun Kharge, who is the president of the one of the biggest parties of the country, Congress, has openly said to do away with the EVM, because somehow opposition leaders and the common men have started to feel that EVM does not somehow represent the mandate of the people that people give. In fact, in Maharashtra, there was a village in Kolhapur which uttered so much disbelief in the mandate given through the EVM that they said that they will conduct election through ballot at the small level, and this was not permitted by the ECI and by the central forces, and lots of security forces were sent to stop this small level election. Now it is very surprising that where in Maharashtra assembly election, BJP has stood victorious, Mahayuti, the NDA alliance in Maharashtra, has stood victorious. But how long the government of Devendra Fadnavis will go depends on the hard bargain that NCP Ajit Pawar faction will continue making, and Eknath Shinde's anger will start boiling. Because quite not even 2 days have passed when the Devendra Fadnavis has become the chief minister of Maharashtra, and then the news has come from Maharashtra that the 1,000 crore property seized of Ajit Pawar will be returned to him. Now, in this manner, top leaders should ask question, common men should ask question that either Ajit Pawar is right, that he was implicated, he was fabricated into these cases of disproportionate assets cases, because of which the agencies had to return 1,000 crore rupees belonging to Ajit Pawar, or Ajit Pawar is being kept in the India alliance fold because of this blackmail. Is this how the democracy run in this country? This has to be, all such questions have to be settled through the common man's discussions, through the everyday discussions, through the public discourse. And this public discourse has started massively happening across the country after the Maharashtra assembly election result. For today, I end here. I'll continue to bring important questions of the people here on my channel. Please subscribe, like, and share my channel, The Opinion Platform. Thank you very much.